What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I am very, very excited about the prospect of this because if you were a fan of Silent Hill, or well, should I say Silent Hills or PT, even though it was cancelled. Now, I saw this the other day. It was maybe two days ago, I think it was. But there's essentially a spiritual successor, which is going to be a fan-made game. It got green lit on Steam, based on the just sheer quality and positive response. But there's a game coming out called, well, I say coming out. There's a game going to be coming out called Allison Road. Now, this game it's in the same style as PT. So if you were a fan of that, I definitely suggest going and checking out the 13-minute gameplay prototype that they put up the other day. I'll have a link to that in the description below. Again, I really recommend watching it. So it's all very similar to PT. It's first person. It's set in a house which currently, at the moment at least anyway, they reference that you wake up with no idea of how you got there, and you're exploring, and creepy shit is going on. So you're basically you're in the house, lights are flickering, you're hearing noises, stuff is going on around you. It's all pretty fucking insane and pretty crazy. Once again, the video in the description below will have it speaks volumes. I'd really say go watch that. It speaks more and gives a much better description and detail than I could ever say. Like I said, actions speak louder than words. So go watch the video. It is nearly 15 minutes long, but if you ask me, it's definitely worth a watch. It also has a couple of little bit of a more comprehensive system as well. There's an inventory style system. You can pick up and interact with stuff in the environment. So I mean, you can pick up, say, books or bottles and things like that. Look around and hopefully use them for some style of be it puzzle or traps, or who knows what it will be at this point anyway. But it looks pretty funky anyway. So like I said already, that the premise is you repeatedly wake up in a house with no recollection of how you got there, and over the course of it's just under a week, I think it was 5 days, you basically have to solve the mystery of how it happened, why it happened, and what's going on with the place around you. So we'll find out hopefully how that's going to work. They're aiming for a Q3 2016 release date on PC. They've only ever mentioned Steam PC at the moment, and Q3 2016. So we're looking at the latter half of next year. But the thing that I find possibly, actually no, I'm not going to touch on that for a second. Just the fact that the sheer positive community and fan response not only gets a game like this developed or starts getting developed, but the fact that the sheer community response gets this greenlit so fast and it just blows up really speaks volumes about how Konami have completely missed out on something special with the cancellation of PT and Silent Hills. So because of that, it's really, really exciting and really interesting to see, because I know I love horror games and I love Silent Hill games, and I liked PT, so I was really happy with the premise of Silent Hills. Now, because of all that, what I think will make this even better, and has prompted me to, given the current situation and how it will likely progress, it has prompted me to, what would be the best way to describe it? Okay, here we go. Allison Road is now the game that is going to make me buy an Oculus Rift. Now, I was most likely going to buy an Oculus Rift anyway. At some point when a game I wanted came out on it, I wasn't just going to buy it on day one just for the sake of it. I had it in my head that I was most likely going to buy one eventually, but I was just going to wait for a game that I wanted to come out on it. That game is now Allison Road. So I will most likely buy my Oculus Rift for Allison Road. I can't wait for it. I won't be running it on this PC. I would run Allison Road normally on this PC, but I would not be running the Oculus Rift version on this PC, because I have to wait till I get my new PC to get a proper Oculus Rift experience out of it, because of the specs. One thing that's also curious to note is that because of, I mentioned all the PC specs and all, it's being made in Unreal Engine 4. Now, typically the Unreal Engine 4 doesn't look great. We've seen a crap load of demos, mostly people building apartments and houses and even just some other stuff in Unreal Engine 4, and it looks great, it looks fantastic. However, I will say currently all games released at the moment that run on the Unreal Engine 4 play like shit. Hopefully that gets fixed, and hopefully we have over a year between this and the scheduled release. So I'm gonna remain hopeful that they do a good job in optimizing and learning how to work with the engine. So that's it. Check out that video in the description below. I'll have a link to it. It is their like near 15-minute prototype gameplay, and it just looks fantastic. That's all I can say. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of what you thought of PT and the premise of Silent Hills, and what you think of Allison Road. Hopefully, you hear this, you go watch the video, you come back, you leave the comment. If you do, cool. If you don't, cool. So let me know all that in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel while I eagerly await this game and the release of the Oculus Rift.